The Knicks had won 7 games in a row, but then they got smacked in the mouth by the Charlotte Hornets, and their coach Mike Brown took them out of the game in the fourth quarter versus OKC. We're going to break it all down on today's show, but if you are frustrated with the Knicks loss, because there is a lot of things to be frustrated with, hit that thumbs up icon. Playoffs are around the corner. I'm not sure the Knicks are ready. On top of the loss, you get the worst news ever. Deuce McBride looked to have re-injured that sports hernia injury that kept him out for 28 games in a row. He was seen mouthing to his teammates, "I can't effing walk." McBride comes back after missing nearly 30 games, was competing on defense, dove for a loose ball, and looked like he has re-injured himself with that same exact injury. At this point, I feel like McBride is not going to play again this season, and I think he might have just played his last game as a New York Knick, because I would be shocked if this team gets to the NBA Finals, and if they don't, major changes are coming, and if you're making major changes, that means you're making major trades, and he is really one of your only valuable trade assets at this point. A doomsday of a Sunday for the Knicks. McBride probably done for the year, and for the first time really this year, I feel like Mike Brown played a major role in why the New York Knicks ended up losing this ball game. For the first time in what seemed like forever, Karl-Anthony Towns found his groove on the offensive end to start the fourth quarter. Towns scores 9 points in the fourth quarter. The Knicks were down 92-81 with 9:43 left in the fourth quarter. Then Karl-Anthony Towns goes berserk on the offensive end. The Knicks seem to have found something on the offensive end by playing through Karl-Anthony Towns on the block. They go from down 92-81 to down 92-91. On the back and the shoulders of Karl-Anthony Towns. And then Mike Brown wanted to become a part of the game for some reason. He takes Karl-Anthony Towns out. Mind you, he scored 9 points in the first 5.5 minutes of the fourth quarter. He takes Towns out. He puts in Mitchell Robinson. He puts Brunson back in. Brunson gets beat off the bounce by A.J. Mitchell on that possession. Spray out for a three. Brunson brings the ball up. I don't remember if he missed or took I think it was that terrible left-hand layup that he took. Missed. Fast break the other way. Then Mike Brown puts Karl-Anthony Towns back in the game. And he does it with Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson in the game. So he took out Mikal Bridges, who was playing his best game in months, hadn't scored 15 points since God knows when. And then the Knicks, who couldn't take care of the basketball all night long. I think they had almost 20 turnovers tonight. A team that could not take care of the ball. 19 assists to 18 turnovers. And Mike Brown, after he took out the hot hand in Karl-Anthony Towns, he came up with the genius strategy to say, I'm going to go double big lineup, but I'm not going to do what you think I'm going to do. I'm going to have Mitchell Robinson catch the ball from 35 feet out and try to throw an entry pass to Karl-Anthony Towns. Can anyone guess what happened? Mitchell Robinson throws it right to the chest of Alex Caruso, and the game is over right there. And you know how you know Mike Brown didn't believe in the moves he made? Because he took Mitchell Robinson out right after that. He went back to the starting lineup. He was just using his players back and forth, back and forth. Takes Cat out, puts Cat in. Takes out Bridges, puts Bridges back in. He didn't know what the hell he was doing over there. And when the Knicks cut it to 92-91, they made all those substitutions, and they never got back in the game. OKC went on a 15-4 run, 92-91 to 107-95. Your team didn't play good enough to win today, but your coach got out-coached by Mike Daigneault. And I cannot wait until the post-game presser. Mike Brown gets that stupid-ass look on his face, and he says, man, Mike Daigneault just outcoached me today. How many times have we heard that? Mike Daigneault outcoached me today. Mark Daigneault, excuse me. Mark Daigneault, he's outcoached me today. I got to be better. No shit, you got to be better, Mike Brown. You just got your ass kicked by Charlotte. And Charlotte then lost to the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Charlotte just lost to the Boston Celtics without Jalen Brown and without Derek White. So you can't beat Charlotte. 76ers can and Boston can. And then you can't beat OKC. And the Boston Celtics just beat OKC. Playoffs, 7 games away. Knicks are ready. Knicks are ready. Embarrassing coaching job by Mike Brown tonight. Unreal, man. Your offense was humming for the first time all night. Karl-Anthony Towns, for the first time, it felt like in 2026, had finally found something. The Knicks seemed to have maybe cracked the code of the OKC defense. 92-91. After you were down, 92-81. And then the Knicks scored fake-ass points in garbage time. Man, I don't know. I don't know. The OKC begged for you to win today. They begged for you to win. They shot 28% from 3 in the first 3 quarters. And they shoot 35% on the game. I know everyone's going to talk about the refs and the whistle and all that. And you know what? I'm here for it. In life, though, you got to control what you can control. And Mike Brown could control the rotations today, and he failed his team. He failed his team today. I don't want to hear that, yes, this looks crazy. You were outshot by 21 free throws. Man, your coach just got exposed against a championship team. And I don't know if Mike Brown knows this, but you don't get to play the Nets in the playoffs. You don't get to play the Pacers in the playoffs. You don't get to play the Jazz in the playoffs. You don't get to play the Santa Cruz Golden State Warriors in the playoffs. Better hope you don't play the Hornets in round 1, or you may be fired by round 2. Unreal. Unfucking real, man. How do you take Karl-Anthony Towns out of that game? You know how he knows he didn't even believe in what he did? Because he put him in 1 possession later. He took him out and put him back. I am having to preach about Karl-Anthony Towns needing to be in the game. I said it when you hired him. We may look back one day and say, oh shit, the coach that got fired by the Kings didn't work out for the Knicks. Tonight he looked like a coach that got fired by the Kings. Man, you didn't deserve to win. And then when you had a chance to win, your coach pulled the plug on his team. Mark Daigneault outcoached me today. Unacceptable. The Knicks, after they caught fire on offense because they played through Karl-Anthony Towns and they took him out and they jockeyed him back and forth in the game, the Knicks from 6:30 to 1:30 left in the fourth quarter, they scored. Guess how many points? 1, 2. That's it. That's it. And that's all I got to say about that. And that's all I got to say about the Knicks right there, man. There's a reason that their title odds have cratered since the start of the season. Oh, yeah, and Deuce McBride is probably done for the year. What a day. What a day. Make sure you are following me on social media. Find me on Twitter and Instagram. We'll see you later.